All right, what's up, amigo? Like geeks and freaks. So, some good stuff today. Got some really tall packages over there. You guys can probably see them. They're very tall. We're gonna open those up. We got something from good old New York. We got some stuff to show from the shelf. Should be fun. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's open up this package first because I already started jumping on it. Things started rolling. So this should be, if I'm correct, a knockoff set. Very nice. They wrote thank you. Very well packed. They get an A+ on the packing, that's for sure. They definitely get good feedback. Always give feedback when you buy from someone or from your buyers, especially if they did something nice. It helps people a lot. That feedback sometimes makes the difference between whether somebody buys something or not, or they buy something or not, or whether they sell something or not. You know, it can be very helpful at times, right? Nothing like reviews. All right, so let's see what we got here. A lot of tissue paper. Let's bring this down so you guys can see. Yes. Yeah, so first, a big shout out to Roberto Legatti, a.k.a. Berto, for throwing this up to me. Gave me a nice little heads up on it. This is an Action Sailor set. Hello, Sailor. And it is made by, who the hell is made by? Madison Limited. From, wow, how about that? From Hackensack, New Jersey. It's got to be from the 70s. It's clearly a G.I. Joe ripoff set. Let's take a quick look. I'll bring it up for you guys. I might have to start doing this with the phone to try and get rid of some of the glare. So he's, I guess he's 11-inch, 12-inch sailor. Let's see. Madison Limited, 11 action accessories. So he's a sailor. He just doesn't have, like, you know, those crappy wrists that we normally see. He's actually got, he's got some good, you know, spinny wrists, if you will. His hands a little bit different. It looks like he's got some boots, sailor outfit. He is the Action Sailor set. Nothing on the back, to the side. Nothing up my sleeve, if you will. So what's in there? Well, we've got a Navy hat. Looks like we have some kind of .45 pistol. There's 2 hand grenades. There's a shovel molded in white, like an Army shovel. There's an Army utility belt. There is a white M16 in there. There is, I think it's, you know what, we can open this because it's not taped. So let's give it a little open and see what's in there, shall we? Let's see what's going on with it. I'll be a little, there we go. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. All right, now we got the lowdown. Now, I've got a lot of knockoffs, even in the G.I. Joe 11.5, 11, 12-inch scale. But this one I have not seen. So I'm not turning his head or anything, but it's kind of this, is he rubbery? No, he's plastic. He feels a little blow moldy, if you will. That's a Sanchez term. Blow moldy. He's kind of got this powdery to him. Let's take a little quick look at him. See his head. It's a little easier without all that plastic glare on it, isn't it? His hands. He's got the spinny jointed wrists, like a Tomlin figure in the 8-inch fail. He's got these powdery boots, but he's got this hat, and because he's got his .45, he has this white M16. So this is actually really cool. So the white M16 is one of those Mego Action Jackson parts. It's kind of a bitch to find. There's a lot of people who have them, but there's a ton who don't. And to find one in a 12-inch guy, I don't know. I don't know if they did a lot of that in G.I. Joe. I'm far from a G.I. Joe expert in the vintage. I love them, but just far from it. But it also comes with, it's got this white shovel. It has this, what the hell is that? Is that a machine gun? Oh, no, this is a giant, I'm sorry. But this is a machine gun. It looks like this is a giant-ass Army telephone right here. And down here, it's got a plunger, like a TNT plunger, like that old Roadrunner thing where he pushed it down to set it off. He's actually quite cool. He's new in the box. He's obviously leftover. I'm trying to see if I can find a year on him. I'll have to take a look. It is out of Hackensack, New Jersey. No, it's definitely 70s, made in Hong Kong. So Hong Kong got switched over to made in China when the British finally gave them back fully. A nice little figure there. Very cool knockoff. You know, the crazy thing with this is all the action figures that we know and that we see, I always find it cool to find something that you haven't. And these crazy, crappy action figures that, you know, I think somebody said before, it's like your grandmother would buy it and think, oh, there's a G.I. Joe and it's on sale for only $1.99. He'll love it. And then they buy this and the kid gets it and goes, oh, G.I. who? This isn't G.I. Joe. It's not even the same quality, but this is usually the one that, you know, when you got this one, your G.I. Joe would kick the shit out of, you know, beat the crap out of him, whatever. But that's quite a cool set. Nice little action sailor set. Good knockoff set. We'll put something up there. All right, I'm going to open some of these big boxes. And then I have some cool stuff that I actually got that I've had on the shelf for a while. Maybe I'll show that first. I'll show that before I get the big box. They're a pain. So this is something that's not quite an action figure. It was made by McFarlane, I can't even think, maybe 20 years ago. And this is Marv. He comes from, there's a comic book. Oh my God, I completely forgot what it is. But they made a movie or two out of it. This is Marv. He's sitting in an electric chair. You get the little initiator, if you will. And then you basically just give him, what the fuck is that movie called? Oh my God, it's Marv. I got to go look at it. But and it vibrates the shit out of your hand. It's actually, and you know, the funny thing is, this thing's had the batteries in it since the day I bought it 20 years ago, and they still work. So it's a very, very cool figure. If you haven't seen it, the hell's a goddamn movie? I'm gonna have to go get the comic and find out what it is. Jesus, I forgot. It's been so long. But I bought this. I forgot I had it, and I was over there looking with some of my horror stuff, and there he was on the shelf. And he doesn't move or anything like that. I mean, he shakes. His hand barely moves, if you will. He really has no. Well, his head turns a little. Not much posability otherwise. He's glued to the chair. He's all locked down there in the electric chair. It is a very, very cool figure. And the fact that you can shock him or electrocute him is great. It's absolutely fantastic. This is some of the other stuff I pull up that I forgot I had over there. Now, this is not that old. This is from Leonard. And this is the 18-inch Kong Island, 18-inch posable Kong mega figure. I love this figure. I didn't take him off. They also made one similar, which I'll bring up in a second. I think I left it over there, which is from the movie Rampage. And it was George, and it was kind of the same style. I thought initially they were the same size, and that all they did was paint them a different color, change the head. But no, they're actually different. So I'll give you guys a little shot of that. But take a look at the Kong Skull Island mega figure. Look at that. Actually did a nice job. They did a nice painting on the back of Kong over there. There's all other sets. There's other kinds of spiders and stuff. I didn't get all them. I have the Skull Island Storm Strike boat, and I have the Rampage figures, but I love this friggin' shot of Kong just fighting this serpent style figure. He's just absolutely badass. Let me go see if I have the other ones over there. Sure I have them. And this one, I believe, was Walmart. It's a Walmart only Kong. And I don't know. I think it was probably 30 when it came out, and I probably got it for 18 or 20 when it went on sale. We've got these really great scratches, you know, these battle scars and so on. I've seen them going on eBay for around $100 the last time I looked last year, which is pretty cool. He's quite cool. He's up. He's heavy. No joke. You throw that at somebody's head, he's going to feel it. And then this was Rampage. This was the Mega George figure now. He's got chomping action, chomp and claw action, and I don't know. I guess this is his chomping action because it's pretty weak. But I also have the wolf, and I have the crocodile. The oversized crocodile, and they come with these, you know, these little dudes down here, these little Leonard kind of Chat May figures. This one's just basically pictures on the back of George and so on, and he's okay. I mean, the Kong one's way bigger, obviously, because he's bigger. He's Kong. We all have known Kong for a long time, but you can see how close they are. You can tell like Kong just towers over him. So he's 18 inches. He's probably about 15 and a half, 16, and so on. I'll have to get those back over there. I'll give you guys another few other pieces I have. I don't have them all. I got a few. I'm not going to be able to take the Kong boat down because there's something on top of it. I have to move this Tiger Tank box for a moment. We'll bring this over. This is the Rampage, the movie, obviously. Big City Brawl. This is Lizzie. This is Lizzie, this really crocodile alligator converted into giant. It's Lizzie. She's got horns and so on. Again, a Walmart exclusive on this one. Spike attack action, spikes on the back. They spin on the tail. Ready to destroy, jaw chomping action. They're really, really cool. They're very, very cool. They're actually cool figures. I never took them out of the box. And I don't think I will because there's just no room to display them any other way right now. And they look great in the box. I'll show you the last one that I have. This is the last of the three. Just make sure all this other shit doesn't come flying down while I'm doing this. Which is the last of the three characters. And this is Ralph, the werewolf, or the wolf, if you will. And he's pretty badass. Again, jaw chomping action. He comes with a little bit, it's a tiny little leftover piece of plastic bus in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me turn it around so you can see what he actually looks like in better color and so on. And then, yeah, there's a little bit of bus in it. You know, it comes with another figure, if you will. But there's some bus in there. There's a piece of a bus. It's just a part of it. You know, he's supposed to be able to chomp the bus, whatever. But he's a pretty cool figure. He's a bat. These are pretty big. He's probably about 12 inches long or so on like that. He's actually pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Yep. G.I. Joe would have them as a kid. That's true. We have them as a kid. That's absolutely factual. That is true. Absolutely true. All right, so let's see what's in the boxes. Hold on. This is actually one of my favorite things in my collection. It's a little bit messed up. The kid poked the hell out of the holes in it. These are so hard to ever find complete. Topper tire tank. It's got a lot of holes punched in it. One that's wrapped in saran wrap I showed you guys before. Because that one is going to fall apart. And this one, as nice as it was, and I just knocked that off, that's fine. It was all the Dollar Tree Legos. When that goes off, the friggin' thing, that whole thing comes apart. All right, so let's get these other ones open. First things first, I'm going to have to do this on camera. It's weird because I think the smaller box has two figures in there. The other one I think has one. So we're gonna find out in a second. What's on here? These things, man. The problem with these things, it's not that they're super expensive. It's the shipping will kill you, man. Okay, so there's two figures in here. Let me get them out. Get these out. Another one. His head is completely turned around. That's interesting. All right. All right. Here we go. Back to 18-inch FTC figures. Well, this is the Entertainment Earth removable mask Robin. I do have one. It's been opened. It has not been opened. Has it been opened on the bottom, maybe? It has not, but somehow his head is fully turned around. It's 180 degrees in the direction. I don't know how that happened. But his mask is on, so it's got good elasticity. So they might cut that open and take a look to open that up. It's got that Mego-style retro box. I showed you this one before, and I needed two more. One was Batman and one was the Riddler. And Tony Schwally actually pointed these out for me, and I couldn't wait anymore. The Batman was too hard to find, so I wound up also getting the Batman. He's quite nice. Has he been opened? Oh, he's sealed. Is he sealed open? No, I think he was open on the bottom. Nope, he wasn't open. All right. So he's got the Batman box style on him, if you will. He's got his oven mitts. He's a full 18-inch scale. I took some of the ones out and showed you guys before. He's got the full 18-inch scale. The box in this one's a little bit beat up, if you will, the corners and so on, but he's still a great figure. And I got to be honest with you, man, this 18-inch style is fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's just oversized. It's like when you used to go to Toys R Us or something, they have the giant Legos up or something like that. All right, so that's Batman and Robin. It's removable mask Robin, which was Entertainment Earth exclusive. Yeah, this one. It's actually pretty cool, but this bad boy open. Let's see what we got going on here. It should be, if I am correct, it is He's a little faded. Not thrilled about that, but that's okay. A little bit faded. Honestly, I'm not one of those guys that gets stuff pristine. I don't usually collect like that because I enjoy the fact that I can probably open them up. This box hasn't been opened, but definitely sat in the sun a little bit, I can tell you. So this is the 18-inch Riddler figure. Again, these are just 18-inch versions of the original Migos on the kind of Type 2 body, if you will. The outfits are pretty close, I would say. The figures are good. He's got the Penguin, Joker, the Scarecrow. We've seen him on some of the other ones. We also have the Riddler himself, Mr. Mixoplex, and Bizarro. Now, they didn't make all these. They didn't make Bizarro. They didn't make Mixoplex. They didn't make the Penguin. They didn't make the Scarecrow. I don't think they sold enough. Oh, wait, this one's open. I don't think they sold enough, and that's probably why they stopped making them, although I know they made some Monkeys figures. I'm not into the 18-inch Monkeys. As much as I love the show, it's not something I'm ready to throw this money down for, but these are cool. The problem with these is storage, shipping when you have to pay for them. He's still attached, so, and it is an FTC body, so don't expect too much out of it. I mean, it's a Type 2, but it's an 18-inch Type 2. But they basically did a good job blowing that head up. And there he is in there. You guys can see him. I'll bring him up for you a little bit. So Adventure Team, but I would have... Yeah, I'm with you too, man. If I got that knockoff, I'd be pissed off. I really would. I wouldn't tell anybody, but I'd be upset, if you will. But yes, they did this job. They are Type 2 bodies. They're just not great quality. I'm waiting for one day for them to kind of cave in, but they're not. They're solid. They're pinned and everything. But I remember the Superman I had, like this one, the hand, it just pops in with like a little peg, and it came out because the forearms actually, it's two molded pieces that I guess they snap or glue together. So it's not like it was one. But they're good figures. I like them. I like the oversized of these figures. I think it makes them cool. I think it makes them larger than life. I'm going to have to find one in a better box one day, I think, because this one's, I didn't realize it was so faded. But, it's all right. I mean, it's not terrible. I like to have them look a little bit, I like them to look a little bit more new than old because these are not vintage figures. They're just remakes, obviously, of vintage figures and so on. Are we going to be able to get in there? No. We're going to have to do it the other way, of course. All right, we're going to have to play with this later. That is out the window, if you will. So that's what we have today. I'm not going to bring any more stuff out because I say some shit for another day, if you will. I will be up there tonight, pounding away, adding pages to mymigolike.com, putting them up there. There's a whole bunch of there we go. A whole bunch of pages that need to go up. And if you guys have suggestions, by all means, please spit them out. Like, I can't get everything. Like, please do not ask me to set up some big gym. I cannot do big gym. It's just too much, and I don't have enough time or energy to do it. G.I. Joe would be tough, but there are, man, this fucker does this. And these boxes are like, they got these things so dead on. If they don't go in perfect, they're not going in. All right, so we're going to do it the other way. Sorry, Johnny, the tape has to be cut. Oh, it's already cut. Is it cut? Yeah, it's already cut. All right, so we'll just put them in the other way. So there's so many pages up there to do. So, for example, I'm going to put up that cowboy, that Western rider, the cowboy on the motorcycle. I don't have the horse figure. I'm going to look for it. It's going to be hard to find because that's a really cool knockoff figure, and I don't think that shows up too much. I've never seen one before. It's not that old. It's probably from the 90s, maybe a little later than that. It doesn't look 70s. It's made in China. The quality of the plastic and stuff is a little detectable. But gonna put that up. Gonna put this knockoff. I got a whole bunch of stuff. But if you guys have submissions or pictures, please let me know. Because the whole point of My Amigo Like is not for one person to go in and try and rule the world and be the king of all the toys and not let anybody else participate. The idea is for the person, is for all of us to put something together that we can all use and say we all did. Just like everybody contributed to the Amigo Museum and all that stuff. That's where all that stuff was built. That was not built on one person. That was built on a lot of contributions from a lot of people. There they are. Batman, Robin, badass. All right, we're going to get the fuck out of here. I got to go find a place to put these things out. That's the hardest part. I'll find a place to store them. Love the Batman, man. I love they put him in the original pink box. I got to give them props for that. And this, obviously, this one over here, it's got a better mask than the other one. So we'll see what happens if I keep both or get rid of one. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be making phone calls this weekend to try and see if we can get a little meet set up. Hopefully in the next couple of months. A lot of work. I have to get a lot of stuff locked down, things like that, things we're going to do and put the time into it. So we'll be running like crazy. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Post your pictures, enjoy, share your collections, and have fun with each other. Peace.